What's up, guys? Welcome back. I am Mike.
I'm Jude.
And in today's episode, we are going to discuss a truly inspiring speech by the late, great Robin Williams. Known for his comedy and iconic roles, Mrs. Doubtfire, Dead Poets Society, what's the one with Matt Damon? Good Will Hunting. Alright, so he also shared words of wisdom that continue to resonate with people to this day. So we're going to play a clip, and as we listen to the clip and Williams' passionate delivery, we are reminded of the harsh reality that life is fleeting. He speaks of how in our pursuit of success and material possessions, we often forget to appreciate the simple moments and the people around us, guys. We get caught up in that rat race and lose sight of what's truly, truly important.
So, Williams reminds us that life is a gift and we must cherish it while we can. His heartfelt words serve as a wake-up call to reevaluate our priorities and make the most of the time we have.
For sure, man. Like, those words are so honest and real. Alright, so we're going to start this clip, guys.
Would you rather make a design that looks good that takes
Right
more
after this
hours
commercial.
or a design?
Here we go.
There's a line in Garp that you say you can look at the arc of your life and find it interesting. That's what's been for me. It's nice that it has been getting better and better. That's the only thing I pull out of it. I mean, that's nice. That it keeps trying, and the fact that I'm offered these amazing things to keep doing stuff that keeps exploring different aspects, that's wonderful too.
The first movie was Popeye.
Yeah.
And
Love that movie.
if you remember,
I
the
love
opening
that
scene is
movie.
riding on a rowboat in a storm, and I was just, it was this huge screen at Chinese theater in Los Angeles, and I thought, that's Robin, my little boy Robin. Eat your heart out, world. Here he comes.
No. That's sweet.
Forming and doing all these things where you never acknowledge anything negative. And if you do, it gets very violent, like the time. What happens immediately after the scene you just saw is he starts to confront who you are. So I know who you are. He would have really hurt Jeff's character if he'd gone any further. And that's why he goes, the hallucination guards against that. It's basically, it is freeing to create that character, because you can really explore kind of where you've been and the aspects of why you would want to deny that kind of whole aspect of, performing for the sake of just avoiding. For him, love is such a delicate thing that and even getting it back again triggers another one of the breakdowns. It's so fragile for him, and that's what makes it interesting. That's why I did it. There's a sadness, and then you have to go, and there's also hope. I mean, the sadness, it's always like, you wish they hadn't happened, but they did. And the purpose is to make you different. It's what they call a Buddhist gift. I would call it the ultimate Christian gift. It's that idea of you're back and you realize the thing that matters are others. Way beyond yourself. Self goes away. Ego, bye-bye.
You're not easy on yourself in the show, are you?
No. As an alcoholic, I talk about, some warning signs, like DUIs in a cul-de-sac, things like that. The idea of, have you been through it to talk about it? You see, this is what you go through. Heart surgery, alcoholism. I went to rehab in wine country just to keep my options open. These are things you got to talk about. Talk about it. No.
Why is this such a heavy-duty problem with drugs? That addresses the psychology of a nation. That's why I talk about it. You're trying to tell people, just say no, just say Noriega, no, beyond that. There's something much, much deeper. And yes, you're right, there is something wrong. But people are slowly waking up. The time is over. They're just sitting going, we'll be taken care of. And I try to address it using the only weapon I have, comedy. And that's all we do. And I hope people wake up, and they are. We ask for your help, and we'll try and help in this end, and we'll meet, and there will be a kinder, gentler nation one day. Thank you.
We all have a great need for acceptance. But you must trust that your beliefs are unique, your own, even though others may think them odd or unpopular, even though the herd may go, that's bad. I don't envision myself as a teacher or as I can't proselytize to people even when we talk about drugs or anything. You just have to, I'm a player, and in the sense of just in the process of playing, you can talk about some interesting things. That there's things that, why we've evolved to make that connection, to go on, to do amazing things, and that moment, I talked about this once, that there is a thing when you create, when you find that little tiny flash, when you find some idea.
Bliss. It's bliss.
Because the brain gives you the same reinforcement that it does with sex.
That's right.
And the reason the brain gives you a little hit of endorphin when you create is just to keep you going.
Here's a taste.
Yes.
Keep creating, you get another taste.
Because you're only given a little spark of madness. And if you lose that, you're nothing.
Basically, when you're really firing and it really works, it's like musicians have said it, all writers say it, it's just, you're just channeling. It's truly that's why you say that divine inspiration, it just passes, you're just letting it through you.
Just wanted to ask Rob.
Want to build your business but not sure where to start?
Right.
Try Taylor Brands.
It's actually an all-in-one platform. It walks you through every step.
Robin, real quick, about what's his favorite type of movie in terms of ones that make social impacts or ones that are fun, loving, like Aladdin, for example.
They both, I mean, I love doing both of them because I think in their own way they both have some effect. I remember people coming up after Aladdin and saying, it was such a great thing that they could sit with their kid and laugh as much as their child. That I think is a great thing. It's like, Sullivan's Travels, where you see people just having a wonderful time, especially in times like this. Why you do a movie is to learn, to stand yourself, to push yourself. And it was like Peter Weir when I did Dead Poets Society. He said the power of silence. They said, you don't have to do anything and make a point. Or the power of thought. But, you learn something and you make a movie, which is a double bill.
Yeah.
And you get paid. But it's the truth is, if they knew it, I'd probably do it for much less.
I don't know how much value I have in this universe.
I'm
But
working
I do know
in.
that I made a few people happier than they
You
would have
ever
been
watch
without
that?
me. As long as I know that, I'm as rich as I ever need to be.
Yeah, that's great.
There's some movies you do for money, and those are the dangerous ones.
That's his first show.
The idea that you do those and you go, you know why you're making them. It's a kid's comedy, it's going to be silly, that's going to be up for grabs. But with something like World's Greatest Dad, it's like, you do it as a labor of love, and you do it with friends who you feel like you can do it with and say, hey, we're both in this together, and that's kind of wonderful. They're all done with this kind of love. You commit to it and go, whatever happens, I'm in, I'm fine. That's always what I want to do, is to try different things and kind of always change perception.
And change the rhythm. You could,
Break up, it's a rhythm. It's basically saying, okay, now we hit it, there, and then, hit a little harder and then back off, and then go berserk like, with the stand-up, which is just free form, and then come back and play something so controlled like a 1 hour photo. Those are all possible, and having that range really helps. For me, it's great, and by having great friends and family that just make life extraordinary, and a world to still go out and see and learn about, which is the most important of all. Just look at your own life and just realize what things are precious to you. That's what I did when I was doing it. I would come home and just realize how extraordinary that you have heaven in front of you. That idea that you have, look around and see the precious things, the connection with family, friends, the things and the people, especially in your life. My kids are extraordinary. Did they go through rough times? Yeah, but you come out the other side and go, God, they're so amazing. I'm so blessed. I would hope that there would be, if there's an afterlife, that would have the places that or at least a version of the places I grew up.
It's a credit movie. What dreams make up.
Mountains, lakes, forests, beaches with perfect curl. But also, a place almost like Venice. There's times in
Awesome.
Venice you have been there, and just, oh my God, what a glorious city. And then even New York in spring, where you can go. There's times in every different place that you've been where you say, this is paradise, or this is extraordinary. I would hope that there'd be something like that. And most of all, I would hope you'd come in contact with extraordinary people, like the ones I've met in life.
Powerful play goes on, and you may contribute a verse. What will your verse be?
Your legacy will be? God knows. I don't know. They had a thing recently when they showed a clip of all the HBO specials I did. It was like going, he's still alive. Why are they doing this? I don't know what my legacy is. That I had a good time, and I think also that I've tried different things throughout my career. And I hope to keep doing that. And to keep working with interesting people.
That's one of my favorite. RV.
Spectacular. I know I did.
keep going. Find that thing you love, because it's tough work. And my father gave me this advice, and I said I wanted to be an actor. He said have a backup profession like welding. But I think if you can find that thing that really gives you joy, that'll be it. Because for me, it's always been comedy and stand-up and acting too, because of what exploring behavior. But it's tough work, but at least if you can get it, even better. Realize there are a lot of amazing people out there to be grateful for. And a loving God. And other than that, good luck. That's what life is about.
After watching this, y'all, I can't help but feel a sense of nostalgia and sadness knowing that Williams is no longer with us. His passing in 2014 was a stark reminder of the mental health struggles that even the most beloved and talented individuals may face. It serves as a powerful message to prioritize mental well-being and seek help when needed.
Yes, for sure, guys. So in the end, this really served as a reminder to live life to the fullest, cherish every moment, guys, and be grateful for the people in your lives. Williams' words will continue to inspire people for generations to come, and his legacy as an actor, comedian, and human being will always be remembered.
And with that said, thank y'all for joining us in this reaction to Robin Williams' powerful speech on the fragile meaning of life. We hope it has encouraged you to reflect on your own life and appreciate its value. Stay tuned for more movie and thought-provoking content on our channel.
You're all important, guys. Never forget that. Always reach out if you need help. And with that said, as always, I'm your boy Mike.
And I'm Juju.
Hey, and we'll see you guys next time
Peace.
at the Smoke Room 420. Y'all make sure to like and subscribe, guys.